Welcome back to the Yarn Addicts YouTube channel. I am Rhonda.
I'm Allison.
And today is Mohair Madness.
All right, now we're going to take a look at a couple of shawl options holding mohair, and I think we pretty much have fingering weight yarn or even mohair all on its own. So Rhonda, you are modeling right now.
I am modeling
the color palette scarf.
Yes, all mohair.
All mohair.
All the time.
All the time. We could do it all day.
Yeah.
So what is super fun about this project is that it calls for 5 skeins of the Ito Sensei. And the beautiful part is that you can do 2 colors, 3 colors, or even 5 colors. They could be all, a couple repeats, or you could have all different colors. So the sample we put together has 5 different colors. And what makes it even better is that these solid sections here, will have you cast on, and it says knit each row. There might be a detail edge, but you knit to the end of the ball, and then you switch colors. Yep. It's wonderfully simple. And then you get to the stripe section where you knit 2 rows of each color.
I like this one.
It is
It's
very
not too
pretty.
heavy.
Very lightweight.
I'm all about knitting a worsted weight shawl. I'm all about wearing a lace weight shawl. It's just it's a little lighter over a sweater, especially. Right. But this is gorgeous. You can be super creative and do a beautiful kind of neutral palette with a pop. Mm-hmm. You can do fluorescence. You can just traditional neutral with like all neutrals.
Or you can go
gradient,
bright all the way. Whatever you feel like doing.
Way. Love it.
All right. Another one we have. Now this is another shawl favorite of the store. Rhonda, would you hold this up for me?
Yeah.
This is the Lilac Wish Shawl. It is one of our favorites because it can be done in either lace weight or fingering weight. This sample was actually knit by the lovely Remy, who is Rhonda's daughter. She did a beautiful job. She paired Oink Pigment's Coven yarn, which is a silk linen blend, with a skein of mohair. And as you can see, this is a little more, it's somewhat matchy-matchy, but it's complementary in terms of the relation to the Coven. So she did a beautiful job. We actually have little cheat sheets to help you add some beautiful beading to this. And she did a lovely picot edge bind off with the beads. So this is a go-to whether you're using fingering weight or even a lace weight.
Absolutely. The original pattern was written in lace weight.
Yeah, we have some great lace weight options as well. We're just showcasing the one that we do have made up in the mohair. And that is just a wonderful, fun knit.
Absolutely. I think we have 10 different versions of Lilac Wish here in the store.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking for your first lace shawl, you don't have to beat it. This is absolutely where we direct you when you come in. It starts off with 8 simple stockinette sections, and it goes into the lace.
Right.
So it gives you like a little warm up. So gorgeous. What other
we
combinations?
We have a lot of combinations.
Do you have?
We've got, so we could go a little more purple. What color is this?
That one's real pretty.
This is Mercy Bouquet with a nice pale lilac.
I love the name Oink has for the yarn.
Oh yes, our feature colorway, by the way, Big Eggplant Energy, and Damson is the name of this color.
Perfect.
Then let's see, we got into the neutrals. Well, let's do the blue first. So here we have 2 skeins. One is the variegated and one is a solid. So they are Pigs, Doom, and Tacos. Appropriate for this year, I think.
You think that's like another thing we don't know what that really means?
Could be. And then Teal Appeal.
I think that just is cute.
But they're both beautiful colors, and you could easily pair it with this beautiful, let's see, Glacial Lake from Marinated, or even the Lang Lace in this turquoise.
Absolutely, you can go either way.
And then if you want to go a little
less turquoise look.
If you want to go a little neutral, this is Smoky Pearl, and we paired it with Ito Sensei in silver.
And Ito Sensei comes in about a dozen grays.
Yes.
So different undertones for them. It's really incredible. That center silk strand on their mohair is often a different color.
I believe this is the one. So this is called Top Light Gray. And what's beautiful about it is the gray is kind of the gray mohair part rather is sort of a beautiful medium gray, but the strand of silk is a very light in color. And then contrastly, they have a top dark gray. So it's the same color mohair, but the strand is practically black.
Yeah, they've done an exceptional job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have
gorgeous.
After Lilac Wish, we have the Shanna Jean shawl.
Oh, Remy also knit them.
She did. Our Remy loves her mohair and her lace.
Not sure she loved it.
Maybe not, but it was a beautiful job that she did.
I think this was a trade.
Yeah,
she did a great job though.
So this has
not
sections.
Sure she'll ever knit anything with a bauble again.
Probably, yeah. So this has sections of fingering weight yarn, and then the mohair is on its own. So, and as Rhonda mentioned, there's a ton of baubles in it.
Yeah.
So it gives it nice little texture to the fingering weight. And this is, the designer is actually from Knitted Wit.
Oh yeah. Or she's close friends with her.
Close friends with her. But, you know, she released it for her with the Fairy Floss mohair here. That she has. So this is our variegated mohair. And we have a bunch of colors in that. And then we paired it with marinated in a greeny blue, I believe it was Jordan Pond.
Correct, yes.
So, you know, you can play with that. We have a couple of different options you can play with.
Absolutely.
But a great way to pair it. And we know there are plenty other shawls out there. We just wanted something a little vibrant with the variegated mohair.
And you know what? Come to think of it, this shawl could be made with Lauren from Color Wheel, her new slub and mohair.
Absolutely.
You can take the slub, put it into the bauble section, don't have to do the baubles.
That's true.
And then you're alternating the two yarns rather than holding them together like we suggested for a sweater combination. So you could replace that slub into any fingering weight pattern. What I love about it is that you do use the two colors and you use the mohair separately. And Knitted Wit's colors across all of her yarns are really vibrant and intense. So this really highlights what type of dyer she is. I think this is a truly complementary pattern for her yarn. Absolutely. It was well designed for her yarn. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Allison. Those are our 3 shawl samples that we have here that use mohair. And we'll be right back. And our last segment, we'll have a couple hats to show you. All righty. So last but not least, hats. Quick project. No reason you can't add mohair to almost any pattern.
Any pattern.
Right? As long as you have gauge, you'll know your hat fits. And it'll be super lofty. It's definitely special and warm. We didn't really speak about how mohair, it's goat fiber, it's warm. Yeah. So why not use it and make a super warm hat? First up, fingering weight option. This is sparkling cider. And I shall show you.
Here, I'll hold the hat.
And hold the hat.
I'll hold the hat.
You actually have a hat stand to your left if you want to grab it. There we go.
There
we go. We're prepared. Super cute. So sparkling cider has a pretty kind of undulating little wave pattern that goes through it, and it's highlighted by little seed beads, 6/0 that we have here in the store. And this is kind of like a burgundy color. And a really pretty crown to it. And I think I said in a previous video, the best way I judge a hat is by how well the hat designer paid attention to the crown shaping, because that's the trickiest part of the pattern. It's easy enough to design a lace pattern into a certain number of stitches for the body, but to make that work into the crown shaping shows the talent of the design. So sparkling cider, a super fun project, definitely a lovely luxury knit for a holiday gift. We've pulled 3 different combinations. The base yarn that we used for sparkling cider is from Anzula Luxury Fibers. These are our California girls. Love them. And this is their squishy base, which is a merino cashmere nylon, also known as an MCN. And you can pair that with our, of course, Ito Sensei, one of our favorite mohairs here. So this is Madame, so squishy Madame with Sensei NG, one of the best-selling colors of Sensei by far. And I think we have more coming in this week. We can't seem to keep it in stock. Next up would be Squishy in Cocoa. And then we have a new color from Ito that just came in. This is Gold Oak. So again, Allison paired it with a color that has a little bit more intensity than the cocoa to kind of bring out the undertones in the yarn. And hopefully you can see that on camera. If not, you have to stop by the store to see that pair in person. It's beautiful. And then of course the combination that we need our sample out of, Vixen. And this is damson, I believe. So Ito Sensei damson. And we have tons of seed beads here in stock for you, so it won't be a problem matching a seed bead for that hat.
Yeah.
So definitely check out Sparkling Cider. Next up is a pretty infamous hat, right? Cobalt.
Yep.
And this is Caitlin Hunter. That's the pretty picture. And this has lots of texture going on.
Yeah.
Twisted stitches for the ribbing, a seed stitch kind of insert, and then it goes into this kind of wandering bauble that goes into the crown shaping as well, where the bauble stops, the crown continues. We've topped it with this absolutely spectacular pom-pom. This is Cobalt, and we have a couple DK weight options for you. We use Tosh DK in Scout for that hat, and we've picked Copper Pink this time to show you with Ito Sensei Cherry Blossom, and I think this one's Scout and Cherry Blossom. So we brightened it up a little bit.
So that's a combination that will give you a color in between the two colors.
Absolutely. So the strand of this mohair matches the Tosh color spot on. So then you're going to get this over color loft to it. That's really going to be beautiful. This is stunning. This is Tosh DK Pink Mist Smoke Tree and Rocinante again. Language is not my forte, but that's their impression, of course, mohair. So gorgeous, gorgeous color. And our last option that we pulled for you, and this is Matchy Matchy, Celadon for Tosh DK, Celadon for Tosh Impression. And what a beautiful Cobalt this combination would make. We have lots of pom-poms as well for you to choose from here in the store and online on our website. We just got a nice big shipment in fact. All right. And last up, this we did as a store knit along. About 30 people made this hat. We have a couple fun pictures on our Instagram feed of a whole gaggle of people wearing it together. It's really great. If you like twisted stitches, boy, this hat is for you. And goodness gracious, that's right, Pinion Pine. Thank you so much for from Notorious SHE, I think. So she has a great kind of handle. We've featured this hat as well in our little hat segment. This is made in Tosh Vintage. Why don't you share the colors you picked, Allison?
So I picked, let's see, Joshua Tree, which is a great olivey green, and then another new Ito Sensei color, which is olive. Appropriate.
Gorgeous color.
Beautiful. And then I think this one, it's Matchy Matchy Tosh. So Tosh Vintage and the impression in translation, the beautiful turquoise. Then this was a little fun. This is Matcha. So it's a light green with a gold speckle, and I paired it with Ito Sensei in Cabbage, a light green, just to really highlight the undertones. And lastly, a little matchy matchy but different brands. Tosh Vintage in Moonstone plus Crocus in Ito Sensei.
It's gorgeous. It's really hard to get a sophisticated lavender in a yarn, and Tosh delivers it with Moonstone. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We've really enjoyed this segment. It's just our passion right now is to kind of create and inspire you. Check us out on our social media sites as well. You can always, of course, email the store, sales@theyarnaddict.com, and Allison or I will be happy to answer your emails. Have a great, great day. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.